Well, here I am in Glan Conwy, the Conwy of the Glan, with cars and the river on a lovely sunny day, which I'm kind of glad about really, because I didn't want to be doing this report in weather that was snowing. But anywho, this report will be about the spring equinox, which is just as fitting because tomorrow for us is the first day of spring. The first day on Thursday. But here we go. The spring equinox is when, during the Earth's orbit around the sun, is when the weather, obviously you know how the weather gets normally, should do. Not always the case when you're in Britain, but normally the weather gets warmer and the day on Earth is the same as night, so it's 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night, because we have two equinoxes. We have one in the spring, which is first day of spring, which for us is tomorrow. Some parts are today and some parts are tomorrow. We're one of those out of tomorrow, and we have another equinox, which marks the start of autumn for places. Or unless you're in Australia, tomorrow will be the first day of autumn. But or today, I don't know how they work. But at some point during the Earth's orbit, there are 2 points when the length, there's always a car, the length of day and the length of night are equal, and those are during the two equinoxes, spring and autumn. And today, in lovely, sunny, very warm Glan Conwy, what better way to start these off with in a nice place. Again, the river. If you're Welsh, or you're like me, someone who loves everything Welsh, the Afon Conwy. That's Welsh for River Conwy, for those who don't know. I hope you heard me say that because there's cars. I'll say that again. Afon Conwy and River Conwy. Afon Conwy being a Welsh. But the spring, normally, well it is today, like I keep mentioning, the spring today is when weather getting warmer, and that's when trees and it's when everything picks up. Trees get their leaves back after the cold weather, more birds come out, days getting longer, daylight saving time begins. That's not this Sunday, but the following Sunday on the 31st. I'm not sure if that's Mother's Day as well, I'm not sure, I need to check that. But things start happening during spring. 12 hours of day and 12 hours of night. My favourite month takes place in spring, that month being May. And also, not only that, we have a load of things astronomically to look forward to in spring. No doubt, during spring, I'll be getting a load of posts on... What's that behind me? There's a lamp. No doubt I'll be getting a load of posts saying things like a special full moon, a super whatever month we're in full moon, which, like I mentioned in a previous episode of a Tea Time Tuesday space vlog, I said it's just a full moon, it's nothing special. But load of things to look forward to in May. Well, not just in May, but in spring. I like spring. It's we always get told that winter is the best time to do stargazing, but we're not usually got the weather on our side. But spring is usually the perfect balance. It's not too hot, so there's no haze, but it's usually get clearer skies again because the weather's still cooler. So, and it's the perfect conditions to do a load of things in spring. So I am looking forward to these next 3 months. Can't believe how quick this has arrived from when I said I was doing my first report of of these 4 years as a travelling astronomy reporter / communicator. But I'm just happy. It's exactly how I dreamt it, that I'll be doing a report on my first report on a sunny day by the river, even though I had to do a bit differently because where I was supposed to have been, because they're doing construction on the train line, so I had to walk a bit further down. But spring equinox, load of things to look forward to, weather picking up, I'm getting warm because I'm wearing black, but as you can probably tell by the way I'm doing this, I'm a bit nervous, and I'm 100% excited to doing this, but I'm also 100% nervous because this is my first report. But I'll be looking forward to when seeing what you all think of how this report, because I want to know, this being my first, want to make them better, and I'm just going to be sat here in Glan Conwy for the next few hours, enjoying myself, enjoying the view, just to remind you. Just to show how beautiful it is, starting these reports by the River Conwy in Glan Conwy, or as I like to call it, the Conwy of the Glan. Or if you want to be technical, this little village's full name is Clan Sanfraid the Glan Conwy. I think, before you ask, can't remember what Clan Sanfraid translates to. I think it's to do with the Church of Saint Fried. I think I need to check that, because this is the first time in Glan Conwy in 9 years. And the weather was like this too, actually, in Glan Conwy. It was around springtime then, so it's quite poetic that my first report in Glan Conwy on sunny day, it's just exactly how I last spent my day in Glan Conwy. But the spring equinox, like I keep mentioning, 12 hours a day, 12 hours of night, weather picking up, nature coming back from the cold winter, because to be honest with you, even though I'm born in winter, I'm now sick of winter, so I just want tomorrow to arrive, and then I'll let spring take its place, because I will be doing a load more in spring because of the weather. But my first report from the Melodin Star, T.D. George Gilmore, as we say in Wales, Yeki dar ar hwyl fawr.